So first thing we need to do is set up our local database. When you open up the software, you have this project libraries. If you don't see it, you have this little button here and you can see your local database. This is where you keep your files or the database. You can allocate this database to an external drive, for example. You just add a new project library and you put the name that you want. So you can see here, if I do reveal in Finder, it will show me where it is on the hard drive. So now all you have to do is open up this untitled project. You always have the untitled project when you open up the project. You have a couple of buttons here where you can import and export your projects, and you can create new project, but this is also a new project. You always have this one. So if we double click on this one, the software will open and this is the main workspace. Here you have your pages. The software is divided by pages like it was different softwares. You have the media, you have the cut, edit, fusion, color, Fairlight, and deliver. What you can do is right click over here and set show icons and labels. This way you can see what every page is. So we start by using the media. This is the media pool. This is where you grab your files and you organize your files. I have my files here, and what I need to do is just import it. You have this media storage window over here that you can turn on and off. You have the clone tool, but you have also audio, metadata inspector, and capture on the right side. So you can close all of them by clicking on the icon, and this will all be closed and you only see your media pool. This is where you bring your files. The first thing we need to do is just import into our media pool from our media storage. So I'll grab my files. Okay, so I had to copy some files to my desktop. So now I have my option of desktop right here, and I can import my folder videos. If I go into videos, I have a lot of videos here that you can watch, and I'll leave those videos up on the webpage so you can download them if you want. This is videos from an old version of Web Summit, especially for Web Summit. And what we need to do is we want to import the videos into our media pool. There's a lot of ways to do it. The simplest way is just to select a few and drag them into the media pool. This is the best option. It will ask you to change the project frame rate, and this is why it's showing, because the frame rate of the project that's already set up, it's different from the source. So I might say, okay, I want to change. This will change my project and will open up clips, video clips over here. As you can see, you can go ahead and already scrub through them. Let me just turn off the sound so that we don't have any sound right here as I scrub to the videos, because the sound doesn't even matter on these ones. So what you need to do is just scrub into them. You can see what you want. You can see me here on the Web Summit last version, and you can see all these files, and then what you need to do is start editing from them. But you can organize this part in a very simple way. You have this master. This is where you import all the files. What you need to do is create a new bin. A new bin is like a new folder. You import the new bin and you create the new bin and you name it, for example, day 1. Day 1. Day 1. Okay, so now you have day 1, and for example, let's say from this one to this, it's from the day 1. What you need to do is just drag them into day 1. Let's create a new one. You can right click over here or just go here, right click, new bin, or you have the shortcut. Let's call it day 2. And now we just grab them into day 2 and it's organized. There's a lot of ways to organize already files, but for this case, this is pretty much what you need to do for your files in the beginning, just to get them organized in the software. You also have smart bins within keywords. This is to make really high-end selections. For example, if you want to make it by brand, by whatever it is, you can create those keywords and you have those selections over here. But you can always access your media pool whenever you're in the software, whether it's in the cut page, on the edit page, whatever. So here you have all the files. If you want to import some more, you just grab them. All the files are linked base. So this means if you delete them from the media pool, you're not deleting them from the hard drive. You're just deleting them from your media pool, the links to the hard drive. So let's say you're using an external drive, be careful, because once you're importing, you're not actually copying the files, you're just dragging and making some links. So be aware to just copy the files first to a hard drive that you're going to have it plugged on your laptop. Once we have our selection of videos, you can see the videos also over here. You can select one of the videos, double click, open in the window, just scrub into the video. It's very nice just to see it. Over here on the media pool, you can also see in another form, for example, like this. If you open up the day one folder, you have this view, like view in the thumbnail, or even view as list, so you can see all the properties from the files, whether it's resolution, whether it's frame per second, whatever it is. Okay, let's jump into the second module.